After a string of violent crimes in and around the King County Courthouse, progress is finally being made to clear a nearby homeless camp. But some elected leaders say it is going to take much more work to make that area safe. Q13's Brandi Kruse joins us live here. And Brandi, this ordeal has really set up an interesting dynamic between the city of Seattle and King County as well.
Yeah, and one of the most fascinating, probably unfortunate things about this block, you have this Hall of Justice, a place that houses the King County Sheriff's Office. Yet for block, it is one of, if not the least safe place in the entire county. And King County has control over the inside of the courthouse, but outside of the courthouse, they rely on the city of Seattle and the Seattle Police Department to try to keep people safe. People who are coming to the courthouse from out of the city for jury duty, for instance, for permits and other things. And so I know it's a frustrating sort of push and pull for the county and the city to try to work together on this issue in a way that pleases everyone. I know that Kathy Lambert, a King County councilwoman, says she wants Dow Constantine, the King County executive, to declare sort of a state of emergency in this area that could help them maybe take better control of the situation. She released a statement saying, in part, if Seattle is not going to step up and make City Hall Park and the surrounding areas safer for county employees, jurors, and the general public, then we must take emergency action. She also wants the security guards at the courthouse. So these are the people who, when you walk in, they put you through the metal detectors. She wants them to be better equipped to deal with some of the issues that have happened there. She wants them to have tourniquets and batons and handcuffs and tasers. Right now, they really only have pepper spray to be able to deal with a situation when it arises. Meanwhile, King County Councilman Reagan Dunn, who's been really upset over the state of things down there, he says safety has to be the #1 priority. There has been a murder, there have been other serious crimes, and he says this needs to be addressed.
There's been an attempted rape, a dog was killed. There's been a lot of assaults and batteries and those sorts of things. So that would be #1. #2 is to bring back access to the people's courthouse. The sheriff's department, a lot of other departments aren't sending their employees to work.
Yeah, and that's just indicative of how bad things have gotten. King County Sheriff Mitzi Jo Hanknick told her staff, if you are not required to sort of interact with the public for your job, then don't come to work here. Work from home. And that's just fascinating. And again, indicative of how unsafe people feel there, which is you have employees of the King County Sheriff's Office who are not working from the building because they don't feel safe. And so if you're just a regular person who's coming in from outside of Seattle for jury duty, and you have to go to a building that not even King County Sheriff's employees feel safe going to, obviously that's a problem.
Now, Brandi, let's talk a little bit about getting services for those who were living at City Hall Park. What's the status of all of that at this point?
Well, there seems to be agreement that it's going pretty well, that there's been some progress. Obviously, you have this encampment that has been sort of entrenched right there next to the courthouse at City Hall Park. There were about 50 people living there, according to Councilman Reagan Dunn. Most of them have accepted access to housing, alternative housing, be it, tiny house village or a hotel where they've been housing homeless individuals. So that's the first step. But the next step is more difficult, and that's getting them access to wraparound services and really having them commit to it. So be that help for mental health issues or substance abuse issues. And so I think time will tell how the people that were living there are going to fare in the long term, and then also making sure that another homeless camp doesn't sort of move in or form in its place.
Well, it does seem like at the end of the day, I mean, people want people who are dealing with homelessness to have the best situation, have the best outcome. I mean, no one wants to see anyone having to live like that. So hopefully, if it is going well, it continues to go that way.
Exactly.
Brandi, thank you.